I relied on being pregnant and scolded my in-laws for making food I did not like. The whole family was so scared they did not dare respond. When I saw the pig trotters on the table, I became even angrier and flipped the entire table. After that, my in-laws kept their distance at every meal, afraid I would lose my temper and flip the table again. But today at dinner, I looked at the pig trotters and could not help picking one up to eat. I kept praising how delicious it was. My sudden change shocked my in-laws and my husband. No one knew I was no longer the vicious woman I used to be. A few days earlier, as usual, I threw a glass from the second floor, trying to hit my husband when he came home to vent my anger, but he only hoped I would let my anger out. Then I took the vase the maid handed me and smashed it at him. It cut the back of his hand, yet he did not get angry. Instead, he worried my pregnancy emotions were unstable and told the staff to help me downstairs to rest. Just as I was about to smash more things, lightning struck the roof, and in the next second, I fell from above. My husband rushed forward to catch me, risking his life to protect me. When I woke up, I realized he had been a good man all along. I decided to change and treat this family well, but when I walked into the house, in the dark living room, my husband and in-laws were bending over chopping meat. The eerie scene scared me into running away. Then the lights turned on. They looked at me in shock. It was all a misunderstanding. My in-laws explained that every time I caused chaos, I had to eat freshly made wontons. But the house had a rule: no lights on after 9. Hearing this, I finally realized how terrifying I used to be. A while later, my husband brought me the cooked wontons, gently told me to eat while hot, then quietly left. Looking at the wound on his hand caused by me, I felt guilty, so I took the first aid kit, went to his room to knock, but was stunned by his strong body. I pretended I wanted to apply medicine for him, trying to touch his arm. He blocked me immediately, then asked whether the medicine this time was mint oil or chili water. I could only smile awkwardly and swear that I truly meant well and would not torment him again. Just then, the TV played a domestic violence warning. Domestic violence comes either 0 times or countless times. The moment the line ended, my phone rang. It showed darling husband calling. I looked at my husband in confusion. He was right in front of me. So, why was he calling me? When I picked up, it was that unlucky scumbag. He tried to trick me, telling me to steal business secrets from my husband. Not knowing I was no longer the foolish woman I used to be, I scolded him furiously, feeling refreshed afterward, but then realized the good impression I had worked so hard to build was probably back to 0, but I would not give up. The next day I wore cute clothes, hoping to catch my husband's attention, but noticed an empty space in the dressing room. I asked the maid, and remembered that the old me had secretly moved the alcohol set and Phoenix cornet my husband gifted me to the rental apartment to elope with the scumbag, planning to use them as travel money. I rushed out to retrieve the items. My husband saw everything. After hearing from the maid that I went to the rental place, he followed, secretly worried I might be in danger. As soon as I stepped inside the rental apartment, the scumbag showed up. I took the chance to ask for my money back, then pretended to be pitiful, saying I could not stay in that house one more day, that no one cared about me or my pregnancy, and that my husband abused me. To convince him, I even showed old scars, but all of it was clearly heard by my husband outside the door. I then asked the scumbag for checkup fees. He gave me $200,000. I immediately